Hey guys, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, Holly.
How's it going?
Hey,
Good, how are you?
Smiling?
I can see you smiling.
Very
Can you see me
cool.
smiling?
You are also smiling.
Good.
Hey Tom, is there anything in my teeth? Is there anything in my teeth? Holly? Is there anything in my teeth?
You're good.
Right there?
You're good.
No? Todd?
I don't think this is very funny.
Hey everybody, Dr. Leo Krawetz, OOZES Podiatry. You know, I was wondering what it would sound like if someone was covering my mouth up, not to say something, and this is what it sounds like. So, hey, Dr. Leo Krawetz, OOZES Podiatry, did you hear me? Anyone hear me? Oh, hello? Hello? Okay, I'm going to try to talk very articulately so you can understand what I'm saying as I look up into the camera. We have a ganglion cyst here, and this is pretty cool. He was here before, and the ganglion cyst came back. We injected 2 feet. His right foot, it went away completely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Left foot came back. So you can take a look here. Tim is filming for me today, and he's going to get a nice close-up of that. If you take a look, you see this right here in the middle, that's where I injected it to see how viscous this is. And this thing is super viscous. The longer a ganglion cyst sits around, the fluid that's inside can actually harden up. So when we injected it the first time, I think it did go down to, 50% maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 50%, but it didn't really go away completely, and then it came back. And since he's had it here it's now been, I think, 6 months since you were here, it kind of hardened up. So we may not be able to get any fluid out, but we're going to find out in a minute. So I gave him a shot right there, and then I put another shot of cortisone around it. But when I injected it, I wanted to feel how hard it was, and it was very difficult to inject the fluid in there. So we're going to find out right now if we can get anything out of there. So first thing I'm going to do is see if I can get any fluid into it some more to create more pressure. I want to create a lot of pressure because I'm going to put a big needle in right after, and the big needle is going to create a hole. And when I create that hole, the pressure from all the fluid from this shot should push the other fluid out, so it'll spurt in Tim's face, and he'll let out a huge scream. Right, Tim?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just don't scream too loud because you don't want to scare everybody. But really, though, the back pressure will push it out possibly if the fluid is viscous. So let's find out. Here we go. Okay, let's inject this right now. And this is a little bit of cortisone, but mainly a 4% alcohol solution. Do you feel that at all? No? Okay. So I'm right in the middle, and actually the fluid's going in, which is surprising. I'm going to go this way and see if it's doing the same thing. Okay, I'm getting it in there, so that's good. I'm going to see with this is my bigger needle. This is a big needle here. I'm going to put a little bit of betadine on here. And we're going to wipe this down a little bit more with the betadine. And now we're going to see what we can get out of it. So I'm going to go right in the center of this, which is somewhere around here. Are you okay there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we're going to see if we can get something to come out here. Okay. And I may put it in a different angle at some point too. Let's see if anything comes out this way first through the hole. And no, we're not getting anything, but it is flattening. I'm going to put it in a little bit. Oh, here we go. You can see it spewing out of there a little bit. There we go. There it is. Yay. Okay. You see that fluid coming out? So that pressure, that back pressure actually helped. Here it comes. Let's put this down for a minute. Are you getting a good close-up there, Tim?
Oh, yeah.
Look at this as it comes out. We have to get the right angle here with pushing it. Got a good picture there, right? You see that? Let's see, where is our angle? I think it's going to be pushing the 2 sides together. Seems to work the best, just like a pimple. And we're going to push that out even more. But this is good because it's coming out. It is like jelly. We're going to put the needle in again to see if we can get it a better pull here. One second here. Orange marmalade mixed with that betadine, right? All right, let's go a little further up this way. Okay. We're going to do one more back through this other hole here at a different angle. And you can see, are you able to see in the syringe, Tim?
Just a little.
A little bit, okay. Ooh, it's making a little noise there. Okay, now we're going to push on it at this point. Let's see if we can get a little more of this. What's happening is all the fluid from that ganglion is going into the space around it too. So it's not necessarily coming out of the hole. So we got some of it out of there. Now we're going to smash this up. So I'm going to do a motion here. This actually pushes the fluid out. We know that we're kind of crushing it at this point. And then I'm going to put some pressure around it because it's really basically, see how much flatter it is at this point. There's still some in there, but let's put your foot up this way because I might be able to get a little more out if I do it this way. This can be difficult. Oh, there's some more this way. Okay, let's try one more pull with this. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going around in a circle here just to basically crush it up. You can see the syringe again is filling a little bit with this ganglion fluid. Pull your toes up that way. There we go. Good, good, good. Okay, well, I think we got the bulk initially. So the alcohol shot that I put in there and the cortisone will actually shrink it. They're destructive to the membrane that's around it. So that's going to shrink it to some degree. And when you come in a week, we're going to inject it again and see if we can get more of the fluid out. But that looks like all we're going to get out right now. Sometimes we'll get more out of the hole, but it doesn't look like any more wants to come out. It's still, I can still feel a little bit of fluctuance here. Fluctuance is the fluid, but it's going to start going down as you start walking, okay? And then hopefully that injection is going to flatten it more. So let's do this. I think we got it. I don't know if we had it flatter the last time or not. Did we have it a little bit flatter last time? Okay, let's relax it this way. Let's see if I can do one more push here. I think we're good here. Okay. Let's walk this. So as I push down, I'm actually I can get an indentation here down to where the bone is. So we know that it's flattened out. Now it's just a matter of the next 48 hours is when it should really go down. Okay. You're going to leave this on until tomorrow. So we're going to put a compression on it. You can see some of that fluid is from the shot too. Because we actually added, like, I think I want to say around 8 or 9 cc's of fluid into that, which is a few of those syringes. So a lot of that is the fluid from that too. So let's put this on. If this feels too tight, or if your toes turn the same color as this, it's too tight, okay? But seriously, yeah, just check it and see. Or if all your toes start getting tingly, you'll know, because they'll get like tingly and cold. Just loosen this up, but you want some compression, because as you walk, that's actually good. It's going to distribute the rest of that ganglion fluid throughout all the tissue around there, and that's going to make it go away, and then the injection is going to destroy the membrane, should start to shrivel up underneath. Okay, but you got to come back in a week so we can check it and see. And that's it. We made a big mess in there. Hopefully you could understand what I just said. I'm having a tough time talking. And got the mask back. The dog ate it. He's okay. He decided to eat some other stuff, had to take him to the ER a couple days later. So that's a whole nother story and a whole nother video. But anyway, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. And we'll have more great videos for you. And hopefully you can understand everything I said. If you can't,